fortunate to have world-famous wrestler that you can see on USA. AJ, this is the Roval. Let's go check it out. Let's do it. Oh, my God, the braking. Look at this corner right here. You can't see anything. I don't know where we're going. I don't either. The braking going around these corners, I'm glad I'm strapped in. It's hitting me so hard. Oh, gosh. All right, buddy, you've been spending some time with Corey LaJoy. Did he get you ready for this? This is something only professionals should be allowed to do. I mean, it's an unbelievable track. It's scary not knowing where you're going. Heavy braking zone. Ugh. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Ugh. Now I know why I buckled in so tight. How does this compare to the WWE and what you guys are doing? Well, I can tell you this. You guys seem like you take a beating in this car. I know why I'm strapped in so tight now, because I just get slung out of the car, slung everywhere. I hope this is the last lap, because I'm going to spew everywhere. Oh, no. That's how fast and crazy we're going. Hey, listen, I'm okay with giving you a ride, but I am not going to let you show me what you do. I know I'm not tough enough for that. Hey, I wasn't kidding about puking. I am hot and sweaty right now. I'm not going to lie. I can't wait to get out of this race car.
So we are going to continue to iterate on the car, working with our drivers, right? So yesterday, we had an all-driver meeting, which was terrific. We have another group that gets together with the drivers. It's called our Driver Advisory Council. It's got a great executive director. It happens to be Jeff Burton. But there are 7 Cup drivers on there, and we talk about all kinds of different things, right? And they're also NASCAR people, obviously, safety people, competition people, engineers, etc. But that group has a number of different things it talks about, including safety. With that said, as great as the Driver Advisory Council has been, there's nothing that is as good as having an all-driver meeting, right? And we probably should have had one months ago to try to deal with the safety issues and what the drivers were feeling in the race car. So that's on me. With that said, we're going to have all-driver meetings for the rest of the year, so we're going to do them on a weekly basis. I thought the meeting was incredibly productive. The drivers were candid. We showed them a path forward on, for example, in the rear of the car to try to take out some of the stiffness that exists, a bigger crush panel. But overall, listen, we want to hear what they have to say. We care about what they say, and we're going to continue to iterate on the car to make it safer.
Drivers, it's live action. Start your engine.
Fired up when you're ready. Fired up when you're ready. Fired up.
And the final race of the round of 12 is underway. Two and 3 wide already in turn 1.
Suarez a little loose there on corner exit, heading off into turn 4. Turn 5 now. Seen some accidents here this weekend. Oh, man, Briscoe really wide right there out on the paint. Look at this 99. He is pushing hard. Suarez with a lot of pace at the road courses this year. Really, really fast right now. Hound in that 24. Here's a great battle, too.
And you see the 2-car, Austin Cindric underneath the 20 of Christopher Bell. When they get down here to this rear chicane, somebody's going to have to give this spot up. Going through here side by side is difficult at best. Nobody's giving up, though.
And there's some contact, and you see the 41, Cole Custer. Just to use you described, Jeff, you go through that corner wrong, how much momentum you can lose.
Cindric able to get by the 20 of Christopher Bell. We have seen the Toyota struggle a little bit on road courses this year. We'll see if Christopher Bell can change that tendency.
Big moment right there for the 3-car. He's going to have to pull over here and stop, guys, as he misses the chicane on the front straightaway. Austin Dillon, that's what you have to do. If you miss the chicane, you come to a full stop immediately to avoid the NASCAR penalty.
Now watch his left foot. Let's see if he gives a little comfort check. There you go. Just make sure the brakes are there. This is that heavy braking zone in the rear chicane.
Slow back to the throttle, gradually getting the throttle back down. Lifts or shifts.
Pretty calm hands. You know, his car must be driving at least pretty good. His hands are pretty calm. No real fast motions.
Briscoe and Cindric, they're below the cut line coming in. They need points, stage points. Christopher Bell as well. Bell might not get there. He's still running in the 14th spot, but Briscoe and Cindric are inside the top 10 as Logano coming through 3 and 4 here. The 3 and 4 of the Charlotte Oval has the advantage still of 3 car lengths over William Byron. It closes up as they go through the front stretch chicane, but Logano is going to win stage 1 here at Charlotte. It's his 6th stage win this season, but only his first of the Roval.
And as we watch this running order come through, the field is spread a little bit, but look at this: playoffs, 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 playoffs. Top 8 drivers as they ran on the racetrack, all playoff cars by no surprise. The strategy hand kind of forced the way the points are being awarded. They have a lot to lose or a lot to gain. We'll see if this is the right call for these playoff drivers.
And a couple non-playoff drivers in Reddick and Allmendinger look like they are going to round out the top 10, and they're 2 drivers that actually have come to pit road. So the top 8, they stayed out on the racetrack. That means that those top 8, they're going to start way in the back when we come back. It has been a eventful already ride for Chase Briscoe and a few other drivers here at the Roval.
Because I haven't seen the pace in the car so far. We got a battle right here between AJ and the 16 there on the inside. The 8 car Reddick. Reddick's going to give it to him. Pull in behind here. Try to get a little bit of a draft down this straightaway into a braking zone. He's in position to really bring it back to him. AJ's going to block. Stop any kind of option there for the 18 to be offensive into this chicane on the back straightaway.
But the bumper to the back of the 22 from Briscoe, and now the 9 also right on the back of Brian Blaney.
Blaney's going to get around on this 14. Can he get a little bit of a draft here? Close in on the braking zone. I don't think he'll be in position to be able to make a move here in this backstretch chicane. It's a tough chicane to race somebody into.
Blaney doing a little defensive move, making sure nobody behind him can make a move. See Cindric aggressive into here.
He grabs a couple spots away.
Byron in that 24 car trying to get around this 9, his teammate Chase Elliott.
And Ross Chastain grabs the stage 2 win. It's his first stage win on a road course, even though he's won at Coda and Talladega already this year. Harrison Burton finishing 2nd in the stage. Larson getting points as well. Suarez, Logano, Briscoe, Blaney, all playoff drivers fighting for those points, trying to get as many as they can, every position counting. Bank of America fan cam showing the fans here. 1 stage to go on this beautiful afternoon.
Down toward the middle of the chicane. See the 7 turns into the 14 right there. Bam! Hard contact into the right front.
And he's going backwards right now, Steve. First, listen to this radio.
I need the 7 to get the out of the way. My engine is getting hot and the steering wheel is, I'm losing assistance, man. I don't want to wreck him.
Right, so he was angry with Corey LaJoie, could not get by him. The car began to overheat, and then he was saying, I'm losing assistance. It's a steering rack with power steering assistance, and if you lose that power steering, guys, we've heard, even in the test here last year, you can't drive these cars.
That is the problem. It's not the overheating of the engine, it's the steering. He's lost power steering assist. Look at the steering wheel as it shakes. It actually vibrates. See it vibrating? That is his major problem right now. Look at that. You can see it's a problem.
That's not going to fix itself either, Steve.
No, that is not going to fix itself. And those points I was talking about for Chase Briscoe has gone from 12 to 7 because Suarez is losing spots down to 29th. We mentioned how many cars were in the lead lap. 37 now with Connor Daly's issue under the hood or under the dash. So right there are points for Suarez to lose. Those 7 points can be lost just by him going backwards.
That's exactly what he's doing right now. He's got more and more positions to lose in this race.
And as those cars go by him, the number continues to go down. Now only 5 points in front of Briscoe.
His last lap on the racetrack, guys, about almost 6 seconds off the pace of the lead car.
Down below, you'll see what I believe is going to be the power assist pump replacement for the one that's in there now. The time is going to be the issue, Steve. What I think is if they can make this happen and recharge the system, it's just to get Daniel to the end. And with Kvyat out and Daly down a lap and perhaps going out, can Suarez limp his points home?
He's going to come to pit road, or is he just that far? He's just that far off the pace. Oh, I think this toe link is finally giving up right here.
Yeah.
I think whatever it is that's bent is finally broken for the one car. He's going to have to come to pit road, and just like that, Trackhouse has had troubles with both cars here at the Roval. 25 to go.
Hood will be raised. You see the hydraulic fluid there ready to go. They'll try to change that pump so that he can have some sort of steering assist and try to lift this car back to the end. But right now losing valuable time on track. Steve, what do you think? Is there a chance they get this done?
Well, you see the challenge right here. You can't see anything, right? You see their air intake into the motor. You see the air vents. So they are adding the fluid. They're trying to take a look underneath there. You know, our virtual car makes it look simple because I virtually remove all the parts that are going to be in the way. Under this hood, extremely hot. A lot of parts and pieces in the way. You see right there, they put some fluid in it. We'll see if that is enough for the 99. Dave, how about this one of Chastain? He seems to be a bit off the pace as well.
So Suarez teammate Ross Chastain had contact with the wall. Listen.
The right rear is out of line. I can't go wide open on the straightaways or in the banking.
I think we got to keep running here, even if we can't go hold pace.
So the 99 car, difficult to drive. Will it be fixed? The one car, now tough to drive after he hit the wall, and it's out of alignment. Tough day for Trackhouse Racing. They're so fast on this track.
You can see on that shot as he was cresting that hill, that right rear shaking, vibrating violently on that car. You have to wonder what's bent, what's broken, what will fail even more. As you said, Steve's got to stay away from curbs and such like that. You see how much movement there is in the back of that car, shaking the wheel.
It is. It absolutely is. The right rear looks like it's bent almost the wrong way, like it's cambered the wrong direction. You can actually see the shake, whether that's the tire or the wheel, the combination of both, maybe a bent toe link. My bigger concern is exactly what you just said. Stay off the curbs. I think the one has finally had enough. He's going to come to pit road. Or is he just that far? He's just that far off the pace. Oh, I think this toe link is finally giving up right here.
Yeah.
I think whatever it is that's bent is finally broken for the one car. He's going to have to come to pit road. And just like that, Trackhouse has had troubles with both cars here at the Roval. 25 to go. We're going to see Chastain currently 32nd. He's now a lap down. It shows plus 17, but the concern is, I'll say it again, Cindric is running 22nd. There are points to gain. He can go up there and pass the
unfortunate circumstances. Right rear toe link is what we're hearing. Got knocked out, so not sure where that contact came from.
We talked about this at the top of the show. There doesn't even have to be wall contact. While there are walls everywhere, these curbs will destroy a race car. Drivers, Jeff, we talked about it. Help me out, man. 109 laps is a lot of laps at a road course. This issue for the 5 car is going to be stressful. Plus 16 currently, but dropping as he drops. Look, now plus 15. There's a couple more spots, and there are about another 6 or 7 spots that are available that are 1 lap down. Now he is plus 14. He's going to be behind Chastain very quickly, Kim.
And last year, remember, the team overcame multiple issues to rebound and take the win. So I asked crew chief Cliff Daniels what they learned about the team in these type of moments that might help them through today's race. He said he now has a better understanding of how to manage the team's strengths, depths, and talents, and it taught him what crisis scenarios are and how to work through them. We're seeing this right now. Crew chief Cliff Daniels trying to keep his driver and team calm as they work through this problem.
What's the regular season worth? Plus 11. Kyle Larson has 20 playoff points between race wins, stage wins, and his finish of the regular season. Those 20 playoff points that get carried from round to round right now is the only thing keeping Kyle Larson into the playoffs. This is the defending champ who will only have a chance to advance if he is fortunate enough not to get some yellows here, and he is fortunate enough to have those 20 playoff points.
Green flags back in the air.
A lot of contact into turn 1. The 48.
They're wrecking.
The 34's in the wall as well.
48. Will they be able to keep going? Harrison Burton in the 21. He's turned around as well. They keep banging on the side. It's the 16 of Allmendinger in front now.
He's sideways.
Harvick's in the side. AJ off of the track. Harvick in the lead.
Kevin Harvick takes the lead away. Now running second, the 9 of Chase Elliott. And around goes the 9. it sliding through the grass.
All right, forward.
Back up front, the 20 of Christopher Bell is all the way up to 4th place, guys, and he's going for 3rd.
Kevin Harvick, slow, coming on to the big oval. And here comes Bell. Bell all the way up to 2nd now as he's battling with running on the track. White flag in the air, one more time around. Christopher Bell, can he win his way into the next round of the playoff?
More cars spinning across the front straightaway here. Ty Dillon, the 23 car as well. Ty Gibbs.
Briscoe, Larson, tied right now for the final spot. Briscoe trying to grab another position. With that,
Briscoe's got to make this work. He's got to go find this spot. He's got new tires.
the tiebreaker would go to Chase Briscoe, the best finish in this round, if they stay even. Christopher Bell now coming out onto the oval. Bell. What a day this would be for Christopher Bell.
Briscoe underneath Eric Jones, but Austin Dillon underneath Briscoe.
Those points are going to change again. The final time through the Trilogy chicane for Christopher Bell.
Right side, all clear, all clear.
Cole Custer throwing a block right there on everybody.
Briscoe with a huge drive into the rear chicane.
A 2-point advantage for Briscoe and Christopher Bell. He has done it. He's won his way into the round of 8. The fight for the final transfer spot. Briscoe. He's done it. He's eliminated the reigning champion.
Man, you were 7th before that final caution there, Christopher. At what point did you think, man, we might be able to get this thing done?
Oh, man, I don't even know. Whenever I came off pit road and I was the first car with tires, I was just trying to wait and see where I stacked up. And then I saw there were 11 cars that stayed out on old tires, and I was the first one on new tires. So, you know, I said, I guess we're going to roll the dice here and see what happens. And, yeah, whenever I got into turn 1, my spotter did an amazing job. They all started wrecking, and he told me to stay tight to the middle. And you know, that kept me out of all the junk in turn 1. So just really, really, really proud of everybody on this DeWalt team. They deserve it, man. We've been trying so hard to get DeWalt in victory lane, and we finally got this Camry there.
Adam Stevens mentioned to you earlier today, hey, no matter what, we're not going to quit. What does this say about not giving up?
Man, you just got to be there at the end of these things. And, you know, I keep watching all these races where the fastest car doesn't always win. And it's been no secret that road courses have not been our strength this year, but we were just there at the right time. We obviously weren't in position to win. We rolled the dice, we gambled, and it paid off for us.
You were the best team in the first round. Here in the second round, you get an epic win to advance to the round of 8. How dangerous, Christopher, can this team be?
I feel really good about it, that's for sure. So I knew that the whole time going into this second round of the playoffs, this was the troublemaker. With Talladega and then the road course being in here, whenever we weren't strong on the road courses, I was really nervous about this round. And, you know, I felt good about Texas, and then whenever we got out of there with no points, I thought it was going to be a really tough road, and it was a really tough road, but there was an end to it.
How about that, guys? Christopher Bell, a walk-off win. Joe Gibbs Racing and Bell advance.
Was just enough. Chase, can you tell us, how do you even process, you know, do what you got to do and race and try to find your way to the playoff, getting through here at the end of these races?
Yeah, it was, man, what a wild day. I told my guys before we even took the initial green of the race, there's a difference between thinking we can move on and knowing we can move on. And I knew that we could move on. You know, this team just never gives up. I told them I was never going to give up, and it took every bit of it there at the end, you know, to be easily in. Then that debris caution comes out, and, you know, still thought we had a really good shot at making it in and get wrecked on the backstretch, and just crazy at the end of these races, especially the road course race, just how much can change so quickly. So, yeah, I had no idea we were even going to have a shot. I mean, truthfully, I was kind of knew that we were probably out, and I saw the 2 wreck, and I was like, oh, well, maybe there's still a chance. And we had so much fresher tires than everybody. Johnny pumped them way up to qualifying pressures and just let me go attack and kind of have the ball in my hands. So, yeah, just super proud of this race team. Pretty cool day for Performance Racing School. They're based right here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway at the ROVAL. So got a lot of laps around this place in those cars. And, yeah, just a really cool day. And looking forward to the round of 8. It's a lot of really, really good racetracks for me. And if we can get to Phoenix, we know we got a good car there, too. So, yeah, just overall awesome day. Proud of my team.
And Dave, on the other side of that, Kyle Larson, the defending champ, won't go after another championship. Misses the next round by 2 points. 5 laps down after a broken toe link. You guys got it fixed, though. And at that point, crew chief Cliff Daniels had said, by the information I have, we're good. That's before the chaos ensued. At what point were you worried?
As soon as I hit the wall. So, yeah, just, yeah, I mean, it's just you give up that many spots, you know that you're going to be close. And then, you know, the caution there. So, yeah, just, I just made way too many mistakes all year long. And, you know, made another one today and ultimately cost us a opportunity to go chase another championship. So just extremely, you know, mad at myself, and you let the team down a number of times this year and let them down in a big way today. So yeah, we'll keep fighting. We'll come back stronger, and I'll definitely come back stronger and smarter. You know, make better moves out there, and just mad at myself. So bummer, but just gotta move on.
Seems like you take a lot of blame for this. How do you make it up to the team?
Yeah, just go race hard. Yeah, there's definitely no other person to blame but myself for today. So I feel like our team put ourselves in position as well as we could on points today, and got as many stage points as we could. It was, I think, plus 27 or 8 at the time when I screwed up. So just for no reason either. I wasn't even pushing that hard at that moment, and got loose and caught me off guard. So just gotta keep working on my craft, just be better and make a lot less mistakes. You know, like I said, I made way too many mistakes this whole year, and you can't win a championship like that. So yeah, no surprise that I made another mistake today and took us out of contention.